Hi everybody, welcome to Grounded Warriors Total Body Workout Week 1 for October. Today we're going to be going through 7 different exercises. You're going to do each exercise for 10 repetitions, then 15, then 10, and then finally one more set of 15 repetitions. So altogether, 4 sets of all of these exercises in a row. If you want to shorten it to only 2 sets or increase it to 5 or 6 sets, feel free. Make these workouts work for you. And if you ever have questions, be sure to check in with our weekly check-ins and ask any questions that you have. All right, let's get started. So today we are going to start with a sumo squat with an upright row. You're going to need either medium or heavy weights for this. We're gonna start with our feet wide, toes turned out, roll the shoulders back. Have your palms face your thighs. As you bend down, keep the knees away from each other. And as you lift up, lift the elbows in line with the shoulders as best you can. Press your hips a little forward, squeeze the glutes. And let's do that a couple more times. You're gonna go down and lift, down and lift. Feel free to alternate to make it a little bit easier, or to skip it with the arms and just do those sumo squats, or go to a lighter or heavier weight depending on you and your body. All right, that's exercise number 1. Our next exercise, number 2, is going to be skaters. So we went from a strength exercise to more of a cardio. Option 1, you're going to step it back. Stepping, keeping your front foot forward, and then making sure that you stay low in those legs. Don't worry about touching the ground here. Maybe just think about twisting a little bit. If you want to make it a little harder, maybe you add a little hop. Maybe to make it even more advanced, you keep your back foot lifted the whole time. Stay low in those hips. Okay, exercise number 3, you're going to need your weights for a bent over chest fly. Have your feet hips distance. Make a nice flat back. Have your palms facing each other. Roll the shoulders back. And on your exhale, you're going to bring the arms out and in. Keeping your spine long. Squeeze the shoulder blades together in the back. To make it a little easier, you can alternate arms, or you can always lessen the weight, or to make it harder, increase the weight. So that's exercise number 3, bent over chest fly. From there, for our 4th exercise, you don't need the weights unless you want to make it more challenging. We're going to do a back lunge with a twist, stepping to the front of the mat. I like to use a weight here to make it harder, but you can choose not to. We're going to step 1 foot back, bend deep into both knees, elbows out, twist over the front knee, and alternate. Step the other foot back, bend deeply, twist, and alternate. Like I said, you can lose the weight and do it without it. You're still bending deeply, chest lifted, twisting through the belly, and on the other side. Okay, our 5th exercise is going to be an overhead press with a knee lift. Think of it as a slow high knees. So start with the weights up by your shoulders. Press your hips slightly forward, and as you reach up, you're gonna lift one knee and then switch. Reach up and down. It takes a little bit of balance, a lot of strength and coordination. To make this a little bit easier, you can always press and then knee lift. Press and knee lift. So we're keeping our palms facing in, shoulders down, core strong when you lift those weights up. For our next exercise, you only need 1 weight. It can be medium or heavy. We're going to have our feet about hips distance. Start with the weight over to one side. As you exhale, you're going to lift up and swing it down. It's a wood chop, bringing it up and swinging down. It's a lot of core, hip, and a little bit of shoulders. To make this easier, you can just go a little bit less. You don't have to bend the knees as much, and you can go slower. If you want to make it a little harder, I encourage you to get really low in those legs and reach. And reach. You're controlling the weight the whole time, keeping yourself really strong and really focused. And for our final exercise, you don't need the weights. You can put them down. We're going to come down to a forearm plank. Make sure your elbows are right under your shoulders with heel lifts, working those glutes. Starting in a tabletop. Bring elbows right under the shoulders. I always grab my biceps to make sure that they're aligned properly. Hands can come together or hands apart. You're going to lengthen your legs out. You're parallel to the ground. Really strong, shoulders over the elbows. You can hold here. You can also make it a little more challenging by lifting one heel, then the other. Work those glutes, the core, and the shoulders. You can also, if that's too hard, just bring your knees down. So you have 3 options for that final exercise. Forearm plank, either hold, knees down, or heel lifts if you want to take it up a notch. So that's our total body workout for October's week 1. You're going to do those 7 exercises at your pace, working your hardest. You'll repeat each exercise for 10 reps, then 15, then 10, and then 15 one more time for a total of 4 sets. Going through each exercise and then to the next. Repeating at the end. At the end, you should feel really good, really strong, and really proud of yourself because this is going to work your whole body. And then also make sure you check in using the hashtag Grounded Warrior and let us know how you did. I hope to see you at one of the check-ins and have a great day.